think the state duels are a great eye-opener to what state's going to be, because every single team here has solid kids at every single weight, and all of them are legit matches, and a lot of them are going to be what we see at the state tournament. I think it's just going to be a really solid day.
Yeah, a lot of ranked matchups going into the day. Even for my weight class specifically, we have 1 through 6 top ranked guys, and so we'll all hit each other at some point, so it's going to be a good day.
Okay, go out there, fight for your teammates, and let's just have a great day, all right? Scrap every second of every second. We're gonna like where we end up, all right? Warm-up jackets on, get to the mat as soon as possible. Noah, break us out. Family on 3.
1, 2, 3, family.
Like that, when you get a share with teammates, a huge pin by Cole Tucker at the end, huge win by Chase Cole. They bumped their stud up to wrestle him, and he kind of closes the door on him, and that put momentum back on our side. Listen, some of our performances were really good, some of our performances were disappointing. You can wrestle when you're tired. You can wrestle when things aren't going well for you in the match. Taken down is the next point, but a lot of times it's just right here. It's what you're telling yourself and what you're allowing to go into your brain, what you're allowing yourself to say to yourself. Go out onto the mat, compete in every position, and be happy with your fight and your effort. Okay, again, focus on the fight has been something we talked about all year long. The fight was up and down that duel. Let's find a way to get all 14 guys to have a fight that is unprecedented to what we've done this year, and let's just go out there and let it fly against a really, really good Kearney team that has kicked our butts 2 times this year. And we've got the ability, we've got the guys now to compete with them, but you've got to believe in your head. You've got to believe in yourself, and you can make it happen. It's not going to be easy, but got the ability to make it happen. Okay? Let's finish this thing out.
I would just add to it by saying, guys, in the postseason, you have to expect that not everything's going to go your way, right? You have to approach every match and every situation with the mindset that hardships are going to happen. It's not if they're going to happen, it's when they're going to happen, right? And so Chase Cole in that match, right, they shift up a really good wrestler into his weight class, and he wasn't expecting that until probably right before the match, right? But he stayed focused, he didn't let that bother him, and he went out and he did his job, right? Just wrestled hard, wrestled hard, wrestled hard. So expect that unexpected things are going to happen. You're going to get a bad call from the referee. The other kid is going to try to shove you into the table. Bad things are going to happen. If you expect it, then you're ready when it happens to you, and you keep moving headstrong forward, right?
Everybody that's here, plan on wrestling, okay? I know it's like what you want is like, hey, who's wrestling this duel? Who's wrestling this duel? I want everybody just, it's unpredictable about what can happen. So I want everyone ready to wrestle, and if things change, like Coach McCurry just said, and all of a sudden you're wrestling someone else, or you're wrestling and you didn't expect to wrestle, just plan on wrestling and being ready to be a warrior and fight every second of every match. Let's go. Chase Cole, break us out.
Family on three. 1, 2, 3, family.
from this team all year long. And at the right time, we put 14 guys out there, and we fought like freaking animals. And so you hold your head high, and you be happy, and now we support each other. We got some people hurting right now. You feel like you lost the duel. Listen, every match matters. Every point matters. We weren't perfect. No one will be perfect. In life, you're not perfect. You move on, and you get better, but you got to lift each other up. People that are hurting, you help each other, okay? Those of you that have got big wins for us, continue momentum. We got one more duel. Again, it's a faceless person. I don't care if it's Kearney, I don't care if it's Grand Island, I don't care what the final score says. I care about 6 minutes in the circle and the fight that you're willing to give. Great job. Super proud of each and every one of you. Let's finish the day off.
Now it's about how we respond right now, fellas. How do we respond right now? Okay? Maddox, break them down. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Winning's fun, but it's about what you can put in the 6 minutes on the mat. I thought the fight was good again. I think our semis was a little bit better. So we had a little trouble sustaining the fight all the way through, but we had a lot of good performances. I got a long list of technical things that we're going to adjust in practice, and we're going to turn around some of those positions and score a few more points here and a few more points there. That's going to allow us to turn some matches around for us. But it's the fight and it's the effort that makes moves work, that makes third periods turn into matches that are going to go into your favor. Okay, so really good day. I think all of you you represented East well in terms of where we're headed for the districts in the state tournament. I think teams we're on teams' radar now because of the fight, the effort that you gave, and the performance that we put out on the mat. We need to continue to get better. This team can get better, and we will get better in this next week, leading up to districts, and then another week in state. 2 weeks. I love you guys. I love battling with you. I love fighting with you, and I'm proud of you.
I think you look at Colton Tucker's match, right? It's like the previous results don't matter, right? And you have to believe that going into the postseason, right? That kid's beaten Colton twice this season before this, right? But Colton had the belief of, I'm not worried about what happened in the past, I'm worried about this match, okay? And Colton went out, got his takedown, beat a really good wrestler. My advice to Colton, which I want the rest of the team to hear, is there are some moments, right, where you lost a little bit of focus in that match, okay? Maybe we beat that kid even worse, right? But and this is what I said to Colton when there was a break in the third period, and Colton was locked in, but I said, it's not an ego contest, it's a wrestling match, right? And that's true for every single match that you wrestle, right? I've lost a lot of wrestling matches in my life. That doesn't mean any of those guys that beat me are tougher human beings than me or better human beings than me, right? It means they beat me in wrestling, okay? The goal is to give as best effort as you possibly can, okay? And let the results be the results, all right? But Colton, I want you to know I am extremely proud of you. That's a lesson that we can all take away, is that the past results don't matter. The previous results don't matter. You've got to approach districts next week like that. You've got to approach state next week like that, right? Good work. Good work.
Good job, boys.